Good morning, everybody. This is day number 4 in Rishikesh, and actually only 2 days that we're going to be exploring. Day 2 of exploring. And today we're going to head out, check out a temple up there, their famous bridge behind us, and we're going to look for the Beatles Ashram, and of course some food, see what else we can get into. So come along with us and enjoy the journey. Let's do it. Alright guys, so this is our first stop of the day. It's the Ram Jhula bridge. Now there are 2 bridges in town, the Lakshman Jhula and the Ram Jhula. Now the Lakshman Jhula, Jhula means bridge, is under construction right now, so we couldn't cross over that one. But this is the Ram Jhula, and this bridge goes across just like the other one. It connects the town on the other side of the river with this town. And since all the things we want to do today is on the other side, we figure why not start off by crossing this bridge. So we're going to take you for a walk across and see what the hype's all about. Quite windy up here. Like she said, you can feel it moving around. Very crowded, but here very early in the morning. It's still crowded up here already. Woo, so windy. Took a picture, but it was in video form, so they caught up with us and did it again in picture.
Long and congested.
Yeah,
like,
like
everything else in India.
And like I said, we're here pretty early, so that's a big crowd for early in the morning. Couldn't imagine trying to get over that around 3 o'clock this afternoon when everybody's finally awake.
So
that is one thing we did notice about here. People get up later here. They don't even get moving till about 11 o'clock. Damn hippies. She saw puppies and a cow, so we decided to take a stop at the Ghat. This little fella, he's over here. Oh, hello. Hello, would you like to say hello to my camera? How about this guy? You want to say hello?
Can I eat it, he's thinking?
Oh, look, your little brother. Don't bite me, just lick me.
Hi. Hello.
Who are you biting? Look at this guy biting it. So that's the morning ritual at the Ghats. You got the cows coming down, you got people cleaning up and dipping in the water, bathing. That water is cold. So as you're walking around, there's obviously cows everywhere, especially here in Rishikesh. So many more than we've seen in other places. And there's dogs everywhere. We haven't seen many cats though. Yeah, we saw one, but there's not many cats here. And monkeys. There's different breeds of monkeys. There's these smaller ones which are aggressive and come up to your table at dinner and stuff like that. And then there's these bigger ones we saw yesterday, and they weren't as aggressive. They just sat on the wall and pretty much ran away when they saw you coming, yeah. Monkeys, cows, dogs, and flies. Jesus Christ, they love the cow shit, I guess, because there are flies everywhere. Hello. Namaste.
What is that?
It's a mountain fruit.
Mountain fruit.
Is this sweet?
Is it like
It's like sweet and sour.
Sweet and sour. You want to try them?
Yeah. How
Can we
much
try
for-
some?
Yeah, I give
Just
it
a
to
little bit. Can you hold that while you zoom in on it?
And what's that, sugar?
No, it's like masala, not sugar, not salt.
Masala.
With masala is good.
Can you hold it?
No,
How
no.
much?
Film it. You just eat the inside?
Eat everything.
Eat everything?
Also seeds.
Oh my gosh, that smells so spicy.
Can I try one
It's
without-
unique. It's very unique, and that's why we're having a hard time with it.
Here, bite one without the masala on it and try it.
I still have a bunch of seeds. Go ahead.
Seeds still little bit strong. You don't crush like swallow. Seeds. Like guava seeds.
Yeah, the masala definitely takes the sour out of it. It's much more sour without it. Well, that's pretty good though. Nice new surprise. Love trying new things.
Well, I don't know about it, guys. It's very different, very unique.
Yeah, the seeds are very crunchy.
Like you said, it's like a guava seed almost. It's very, very crunchy, very hard.
You eat the skin and all, apparently.
But the skin, I like the skin.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
skin's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, nice new treat. Alrighty.
All right.
Thank you. I gave him 20 rupees, which is like 22 cents. I think they were only 10 cents though, because I saw everybody else giving them 10s, but you know, it was good to be able to try something new. I just don't like masala. I just finished telling her I don't want any masala for breakfast. I just want regular scrambled eggs. And here we are having masala on our fruit now. Really did make a difference though. The one without it was real sour.
It's hard, yeah.
The cow have like sickness. Many times I see in here, every month one cow die.
So that guy was just explaining to her that this is like a little vet area. When they get sick or they're having babies, they take them here and they take care of them. All right, guys, so this is our first stop now, our second stop of the day. The bridge was the first stop, and we are at the Beatles Ashram. On the front it says it's a tiger reserve, but there are no tigers here anymore. That was many, many years ago. This was a reserve. Now this place is made famous because in 1968 the Beatles came here to study yoga under a famous yogi, and they stayed here and we'll show you, they got lyrics on the walls in these places, and that is, I guess, what drew the major attention to Rishikesh. Was when they came internationally, everybody wanted to come and be like the Beatles. It's abandoned now, but wow, peaceful and green. There are lots of little meditation huts here. This one I'm gonna go in and go downstairs and see what we can see. There's a missing step here. And it basically goes out the back door. You coming?
No.
I'll take the camera then. So you come down, see a couple shelves. Looks like, oh yeah, an old bathroom. Another little bathroom. It came out the back door. So I went in this one and I came out this one. There's 2 bathrooms in there, hon, in case you gotta go. I saw electric in there. Like at one point it was wired for some sort of electric. Yeah, you can see this one has it too. According to all the signs up front, this is where the Beatles came to write the White Album. I could see when this was originally not abandoned like this. It must have been a really peaceful, nice place to come and meditate and do your yoga and focus on your writing. We're looking for number 11, the Beatles bungalow. These little meditation caves are so cool looking. I love these things. All of these little stones you see here were taken from the shore of the Ganges River, and they built this whole thing with stones from the river. When we were in New Delhi, we went to the Gandhi Memorial, and we said that was real tranquil and quiet. But you could still hear horns there, and there was lots of crowds and stuff. This is by far the most quietest, peaceful place we've been to in all of India. I haven't heard a horn yet. All we hear is the sound of the river going by and the leaves rustling. The further back you get, look at these. It looks like nature's taking over them. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. This is the famous yogi that they came to study with the Beatles. Let's see. Pierre Trudeau in 75. We got Merv Griffin, the Rolling Stones, the Beach Boys. They have plaques with different lyrics that were written by different bands while they were here meditating. I can say with 100% uncertainty, my dad would not have liked India. He would not have got off the plane and left the airport. It's just not his thing. But I really think coming here to this place, if you could have dragged him here somehow, he probably would have found some of this Beatles stuff real interesting, I'm sure. He was a Beatles person. This one's for you, Dad. So that used to be the kitchen behind us. And it says that when this thing was in its prime, it used to have over 500 guests at a time here.
Guess what? They only serve vegetarian food.
Of course, only veg food. You can really imagine what it must have been like here in the 60s. This must have been one hell of a good time. I guess if you could transport back in time to go anywhere, this would be one of those places I'd definitely like to go check out in its heyday. A lot of the buildings now, like once the roof caves in, they tell you it's unsafe for entry. I don't know why the other ones are still safe, but this place is absolutely huge. You can see behind me though, a lot of it's just in ruins and you know, nothing left of it much, but we've been walking around for over an hour and we haven't even seen half of it yet. I should mention it costs 600 rupees each to get in, which is like $7, but yeah, I didn't expect it to be this big or this much time spent here. It's actually a really awesome stop. I'm loving this so far, and like I said, it's very peaceful. It's definitely the quietest, peacefulest place we've been in all of India so far, and I highly recommend this. I can see now why an abandoned ashram is Rishikesh's #1 tourist attraction, and there's no crowds. Nobody's here. We've seen a couple people here, a couple people there, but you know, no lines, no crowds everywhere. It's really awesome. I guess on Indian standards though, this is one of the more expensive tourist attractions we've done in any of the countries we've been, in any of the areas in India that we've been to. You know, $7 each is a little steep for here, but wow, is it worth it? It's beautiful. Just little meditation chambers. Dozens of them everywhere. You can see it goes all the way down. Both sides. So nice and cool in here. All of these are river rocks in the Ganges. Getting there. Oh, look at this view of Rishikesh from the top here. Oh. I think that's our next destination, the temple out there. Oh guys, I can't tell you how much I love this place. After 3 weeks in India, it's so nice to come to someplace so peaceful and tranquil like this. Loving it.
You gonna climb it?
I really thought about it and I said, nah, better judgment says I probably should stay the hell off of there. So we spent about 2 hours here almost, and we crawled in and out of every crevice we could, just about explored it all. It was definitely well worth the visit, well worth the 600 rupees each. I highly recommend coming here. Do not skip on this just because it's abandoned or whatever you're thinking, but it is definitely very interesting. Not only just seeing all these domes and how it's all still, you know, the history of it. If you're not into the Beatles, so what? There's still a lot of history here. If you are into the Beatles, this is like the Mecca. You got to come check it out. So yeah, we definitely both enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. Now we're gonna go get something to eat because we are getting hungry.
We did not know it was gonna be that long in here, or else we would have ate before we came in here.
Yeah, neither of us realized it was this big and that you could actually still go in all the ruins in here. So we didn't eat first, which was a mistake. But we're gonna make up for it good now. I just love these little meditation domes. I seriously think they should restore them and make them into Airbnbs because they would make a fortune here. Alyssa's public bathroom world tour continues as she now tries the Beatles bathroom. How was it peeing amongst the Beatles?
It was nice.
Nice bathroom?
Yeah, it was a good bathroom.
Okay.
I didn't have to pay for it. So
It's free. Whenever you don't have to pay to pee in a foreign country, it's always a good thing. Just a note, if you are going around India and you do have to pee a lot, make sure you carry 5s and 10s, because isn't that what it's been mostly?
Yeah, for women, it's more expensive. It's 10 rupees for women.
10 rupees for women, 5 rupees for men,
Zero
And-
toilet paper.
0 toilet paper, so bring that
Most of them are Eastern.
and carry a little bit of change. Or do as the locals do and just piss on the sidewalk. If you're a guy, I see plenty of them doing that. Alright guys, sorry about that. We got distracted. We just met this old traditional Hindi guy in a yellow garb and he was smoking weed and we could tell it was weed, so we just decided to join him on the side of the road. He insisted on us going behind a little fence where he was sitting and hanging out, but he smoked with us, then he handed us some hash and told us have a good day. So that's another country on our list that we've been high in.
लगा दो यार
That monkey better not come back down. Alright guys, we were gonna take a taxi to the temple next, and First they tried way overcharging us. Then we finally got the decent price, or what we thought was decent. We got in and they were trying to fit, there was already 10 of us in this little tuk-tuk and he was trying to get like 6 more in. Her and I were just like, there's no freaking way, and we just bailed out and ran. So now we're gonna come up to this hill and see if we can't find the bridge, see if we can't find our own ride. Guys, so we were on our way to that temple, but we've had a change of heart. We're just India'd out, to be honest with you. It is chaos on these streets. Today must be National Burn Your Garbage Day or something, because there's so much smoke and fumes in the air that both our throats, or you can hear it in my voice. It's killing
and now
us.
Mine has officially caught up. I've killed almost the whole water in like maybe 10 minutes, not even.
So yeah, we just had enough. We just, you know, I got some advice about India I'll give you in the next video at the end of the series, but for now, let's just say we've had enough. We're gonna put on our bathing suits, we're gonna head down, and we're gonna take a dip in the Ganges. Cool off, and
Relax.
hopefully save the rest of the day. Cold.
My toes started to get cold. Yeah, I got terrible circulation.
Get the hell out. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's too cold for my ass. Way too cold for me.
Oh, all you gotta do is focus your breathing. You're fine. You can do it.
No desire. You are the legend, not me today.
That was cold. That was very cold.
Alright guys, so what happened was when we got in that taxi, we had negotiated it. First of all, everybody was giving us different prices, from $200 to 3,000, well, rupees. And that's just insane difference, you know? So we finally negotiated for $500. And when we got over there, first we thought we were getting our own taxi. Then we got over there and we ended up seeing that there was already 10 people in there. 3 in the front, 4 in the back, and then us 3 were sitting in the way back. And we thought, all right, that's not so bad, we can stick that out. Then they tried to stick another 6 people in there, and it was just not happening. We just had enough. So we hopped out, we started walking, and it was just constant bombardment, one after another. Taxi driver blocking traffic, stopping in the street to ask us if we wanted to jump in with him. But nobody knew where to take us. We were showing them on our phone where we wanted to go, and none of them could figure it out. It's the most famous temple here, but they couldn't, say, yeah, I know where we're taking you. And even they were giving us prices of 200, which for tuk-tuks we heard is insane. They can't even make it up that hill, basically. So we knew they didn't really know where we wanted to go. They were just yesing us to get us in there. And by that point, we just had enough of India. So now that we're down here by the water, it's a little bit peaceful, except there's construction going on behind us here. So no big deal. The water's a little cold. We took a little dip.
I took a dip.
She took a dip. I dipped my feet in. And we're just gonna sit here, relax a little while. There is a festival down by the Ghat tonight, so we might go do that. But otherwise, if you don't see us there, if this is the end of the video, this is the end of our Rishikesh adventure. And to be honest, it's not everything I was hoping it would be. It's not the peaceful mountain getaway. Now it's just overrun with tourists and packed. I have noticed that the poverty is a little bit less here, and I guess that's probably because of all the tourist money they get in this little concentrated area. But yeah, it's just not our vibe we were hoping for in the mountains, you know?
I feel like maybe we should have checked out Kashmir.
Yeah, I think Kashmir would have been more our vibe. But, we'll be back. We're definitely going to be back. India's not over yet. We still got a few more days here, about 5 more days. We're going to head over to Varanasi next. And
you can only do India in increments, though.
It's a huge country and there's so much to see. But I have, respect for Gabriel and them who come and do this for 6 months straight or something, I think you should do India, like she said, in little chunks. Come for 2 weeks at a time, do a different area of India, and then get out, because it is sensory overload between the smells, the sights, the flavors. I mean, I love the food and I hate the food. Yeah, the food is great, but even that, after 5 weeks of just vegan, there's no options for anything else, but occasionally you get some chicken. I'm
mutton
veganed out.
yesterday.
Yeah, we did see mutton, but neither of us are huge fans of mutton and lamb. So, you know, even though the spices are great, you can only put spices on a veg burger so many different ways, and it's, you know, every single meal. We are definitely India'd out, but we still got high hopes for Varanasi. We did have a good time here. If you guys get here, go to the Beatles Ashram. It was awesome. That was my favorite part of Rishikesh by far. And we'll probably see you tonight. We're not giving up. We're gonna try this Ghat experience tonight. But if not, we love you. Thanks for sticking around this long. Not every video can be super positive, but we'll keep it real. We'll tell you how we're really feeling. When we love it, you'll know we're loving it. And when we're exhausted, you know we've had enough. So just learn from our mistakes. And yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're not giving up, right?
No.
All right, we'll see you guys
Tonight or
tonight or from
Varanasi.
Varanasi. We'll let you know in a little while.